for the longest period of time, we've been seeing teachers have this curriculum now. That is the woke curriculum. It's the curriculum that they're being required to teach in many cases that is promoting a lot of stuff that we've said, even if you want to go along with these ideologies, it simply confuses children. So this teacher, this brave teacher, actually stands up to this woke educational system.
And some individuals prefer they as a pronoun. Like meat or bot, they are my best friend.
We got kids that can't read and write, and then we're going to teach them incorrect grammar. I mean, it's ridiculous, okay? Who gave permission to talk about this? There's two genders. If you're born with a penis and you have testicles, that's just anatomy. You're a male. If you have a vagina and ovaries, you're a female. A man cannot menstruate. A man cannot lactate and breastfeed a child. You cannot give birth if you're a man. If you want to be an adult and do whatever you want with your life, I'm okay with that. Don't push this ideology on children. I'm not going to work in a district that's okay with that. You need to make a clear statement on how many genders are there, because parents they're already pulling their kids out of public school. They're doing homeschool options. They're going online. It's going to increase as this liberal ideology comes into our schools. This isn't a political indoctrination camp, okay? It's public education. We want to teach education.
This should be a wake-up call, plain and simple, because they're teaching this nonsense in the schools, and it's only going to become more pervasive as time goes on, because they think that this is so important. What I mentioned before on the show is that the left likes to change terminology, to change language, and use that to infect change in the minds of people. Now, that even works for adults, as crazy as that is. To literally just change the way in which, or the definition of what a word really means, to fit their narrative. The fact that pronouns used to be absolute. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't up for debate. It was grammar. And grammar is a set thing like math. You can't change it to fit your whatever ideology you want to have. It is what it is. But now they're able to change, and they're talking about changing these pronouns and whatnot to refer to somebody in the plural sense of they is crazy. Now, the reason why we have to look at things like this is because these are being pushed down on children. Children don't know any better. They're trying to learn fundamentals. That's what school is for in the first place, is that kids come out of school with a good foundation. They go to college to get indoctrinated. We can complain about colleges all day. I have no problem with that. But if a college wants to be left wing, or they want to take underwater basket weaving and woke liberalism or whatever it is, they can do that. Okay, that's up to them. They're paying for the classes, whatever. But a public school is about trying to, and should be about, giving a child a good foundation of what proper grammar is, what proper history is, and what you're seeing is that they're warping everything from such an early age that kids are going to grow up unable to even understand what basic pronouns mean. The fact that they even think they, them is even something that you can use to refer to somebody or a singular person. Like I said, if you want to teach this in colleges, go ahead. But you don't get to do this, and you shouldn't be able to do this or allowed to do this to children that are just way too gullible. They don't know the basics to know what they're learning isn't correct. And how kids address somebody is irrelevant as well. Kids are probably some of the most non-tolerant people out there when you think about it. In some ways, they oftentimes say what we're all thinking. And yet, now we're teaching them improper grammar to boot. How does that make sense? I don't know. You just watched a clip from The William Hall Show. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.